We're now going into the little village of Cardell, and it's about 5 kilometres west of Castleisland in County Kerry. This is Mount Eagle now, between Cardell, Castleisland, and it's near Brosna. And during the 1960s and 70s, the Circuit of Ireland car rally used to come here. And in 1981, I have a little film at home, and we'll have a look at it now, of the rally coming here on Easter Monday 1981. And they got the cars coming up here, this narrow road from Cardell, and they rejoined the Castleisland Brosna road here.
Rally is only half over as the long trek north starts on Easter Monday lunchtime, and McRae is out to prove Brooks wrong and be the first man back in Belfast on Tuesday. Buckley is a splendid third. And Keating fourth. Eckland is fifth.
A location too now, it's near Brosna, it's about 6 miles from Brosna. And it's actually a hairpin right off the main Castleisland Brosna road. And this was used by the Circuit of Kerry many times during the 1980s.
Frank, you have severe clutch problems at the moment. It must be very disappointing coming out this morning 18 seconds of a lead and this to crop up now. We're now in Mount Collins. It's a small village in County Limerick. This is the church here now in Mount Collins.
Mount Collins, County Limerick. This is a lovely grotto here now on Mount Collins. It is very well kept. And this is the bridge now over the River Fale River here in Mount Collins. And this is the location now, this is the bridge where the three counties meet. Cork, Kerry and Limerick. Lovely, peaceful location. It's lovely now to be here, and I really didn't know about this place at all. Only Mary O'Mahony from Knockawinna told me about it recently, that I should go to see it and take some pictures. She was absolutely right. It is very, very nice. Fale. In the middle of June 2021. And that's lovely there to see the cattle grazing on a slope. Really beautiful place. Just outside Mount Collins. This is Drumtrasta now near Mount Collins, and this location was used on the Circuit of Ireland car rally in the early 1980s, and when it left Killarney Easter Monday morning, it would come through here on its trek back up north. And I have some video at home of this actual location, and it is very, very good, from 1981 and from 1983. And Penty Auricola, the great World Rally driver at the time, he actually spun his Lancia here, and he turned around, got it going again, and went on his way. But there was some great film from this location, and the company that made the video was Video Active. They were based in Dublin, and Derek J. Simpson was a director, and the great Alan Tyndall from Belfast did the voice-over. So we'll have a look back now at what it was like in the early 80s at this location.
On the 43rd stage. McRae's superb. And Brooks matches him. Ger Buckley is next in the distinctive black Chevette. Then it's Fagan. Who gives the locals plenty to talk about. The postman has brought Eklund Kleber tires. Just watch the difference. The crowd obviously approve. Donny Keating always fast. And he still hasn't marked the Chevette. He still hasn't fired, and time is running out. The next car is due. It's McHale. So Sean starts to work again for a little while. Note the clipboard. That's to record the amount of brush strokes when reporting to the district council. Harold Bunting gets a wheel in the ditch. But it's car 110 that really does it. What Seamus Burke doesn't yet know is that he is missing a rear wheel. Peter McCullough is dispatched to investigate. But it's going to require quick thinking, a lot of muscle, and the inevitable shouting to clear the escort before the next car. Today Jimmy is now up to 6th, and his progress through the field will continue with driving like this. Brooks knows he can't afford to slacken the pace, and he and Mike Broad look very much in command of the Andrews Heat for Hire Vauxhall. Fisher and Fraser may be settling for second, but it certainly doesn't show as the Fermanagh duo revel in the handling and the reliability of the GM Dealer Sport entry and set fastest time on the stage. But when it comes to the ragged edge, Penty has been over it on too many occasions already. This incident costs Penty vital seconds and lets the German champion Harold Demuth slip-slide his Audi into 5th place.
And we're now in Knockclorrig. It's about 3 or 4 kilometres away from Mount Collins, and this is actually County Cork, Knockatlarrig. And that's the church there now in Knockatlarrig. We're looking at the back of the church. And in the middle there is Peg Roach's house, Peg Fitzgerald's house. Lovely clean bungalow, a landmark here in Knockatlarrig. And to the left then is the National School in Knockatlarrig. And the Sugan Road then goes on up there for Ballydesmond and Kisgame. So this is the view now of the church in Knockatlarrig from the main entrance, the front entrance. And the school is right next to it here, the National School. And that's the Sugan Road then that goes on to Kisgame, Ballydesmond. So this is the inside now of the church. Beautiful church. So well kept. This here now is the Sugan Road. It's between Knockatlarrig and Ballydesmond, and it was often used for the Circuit of Ireland car rally. And I have some film at home from 1975 of the cars taking this right hand bend here and going on down there through over the Brainer River and on up towards Rock Chapel. We'll have a look at that now after. The stage was used many times in the 60s and 70s, but RT happened to be here in 1975 and I have a video. And the stage was called Brainer River, and this is the Brainer River that flows around here. The surface is still very good, well maintained, and they went on up that way there towards Rock Chapel. Used to finish near Rock Chapel.
I'm sorry, my apologies. Oh, definitely Coleman. Coleman took 16 minutes 21 seconds.
Yeah.
Next was McCartney running immediately behind him with 16 minutes 31 seconds. And Evans, Brian Evans, 16 minutes 37 seconds.
Very good.
So Coleman seems to be comfortably extending his lead.
Fine. Thanks very much.
were changes on the leaderboard as the crews made their way into County Tipperary. Desi McCartney had captured second place. Adrian Boyd moved to fourth when George Hill's Vauxhall gave out. Harold Morley moved ahead of Russell Brooks to be fifth. And what about Phil Coulter?
Well, I had my doubts yesterday in Killarney and a couple of very hairy moments when we were sort of on two tires, two wheels. But it's a lot of lads. We're delighted to have got this far. We can only hope we can get as far as Lawrence.
But shortly afterwards, Phil Coulter changed his tune.
Old rally stage called Braina River here near Knock. This is the Church of the Holy Spirit in Tower, about 10 kilometres west of Newmarket. Here in Tower.
1981 winner Joe McSweeney sets about defending his title with his fastest time on the first stage of 6 minutes 51 seconds, followed by Donny Horton on 6 minutes 54 seconds. Stage 2 and rally leader Joe McSweeney goes through in 6:56. On dry roads once again, and a very determined Joe Sweeney sets a time of 6:37. On to stage 4. Joe McSweeney goes through a bend very close to the finish. 3 seconds to make up on Donny Horan, but leaving the bridge there, he seems to have some sort of trouble. Donny goes through, going very well. It looks as if Joe McSweeney, in fact, has broken a half shaft leaving. Ray Benskin, smoking a little, but still going very well.